Alright guys, welcome back to my walkthrough of Persona 5 Royale. This is going to be the next part. Now, if you saw in the last part, I believe, I think in the last part, there was a change of heart that went wrong because Okumura basically was going to confess who it was behind the mental shutdowns when he suffered a mental shutdown himself. And now, let me see, can I see it? Oh no, I can't see it on here, but basically, people are now starting to doubt the Phantom Thieves because they now think that they killed President Okumura. And now we have to preview Justice Society, find the true culprit, and elude the investigation team. So yeah, what can I do exactly? Let's read. Let's see. Let's continue reading Reckless Casanova. And home.
Make sure your clothes up.
Alright. So yeah. The first encounter is much like a fragile egg. You must incubate it with the heat of romance. Would the tactics of Casanovas in this book still work today, I wonder? So you finished reading Reckless Casanova? Casanova, seems to me he was more like a shameless pervert than a stud. Well, at least you've learned some more news about the nuisance of sex appeal. Alright, there we go. Alright, so charm has gone up a little bit. Well, I guess we should go to sleep. Staying up too late isn't healthy, you know. Alright. Oh boy, here we go.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
Oh boy, this doesn't sound good. Yeah, we can't. Okay, yeah. We're going down now. I wonder what kind of people the culprits are. Probably some idiots with a misguided sense of justice. Looks like they can notice this. Where's this guy's already? Special investigations and arson. I'm sure they'll be caught soon. What kind of people are they? I want to see what they look like. Oh boy. Now people are wanting us arrested. Totally forced up when the cops talk to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. What's all they gonna do this? We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why did school decide to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because our school is all over the news? Moving it to next Tuesday only makes it more work for us. We'll be able to invite friends from our other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. It's also inconvenience to anyone we already invited. What about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the student sharing special? It's gonna be a real festival with so morale low. Yep, so now the school's being investigated by the police. But yeah. Speaking of annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The serve of it all, who exactly are Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square? If the square was adding up the number in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Kira-san, please look at this. Now
do you know this
the
one?
total count for each column in the magic square. Is it 15?
This is it.
That's correct.
Correct!
It's easy once you know which numbers fit and spit is. A 3x3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. In 5x5 square, there are more than 200 million. You believe that?
No
Oh, really? Kira-san seems kind of smart, doesn't he? We must be very smart to be able to answer a question like that. Alright, here we go. You have to choose, will you try to find Phantom Thieves or solve 20 million squares? Alright, choose magic square hands. They might be about magic, but magic squares can be calculated. And that doesn't kill anyone. Having everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down. first was very exciting. Now I need some up with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see as a guest of honor. Oh right, that thing they do every year. You mean how those lame guests come to do a panel, right? The festival stage was changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over. It's so damn boring. Don't be like that, it's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. Making sure to work hard at home, but use all the time. You can look stuff up. So did you find anything, Haru? About that. No good, huh? I'm sorry. It aroused my suspicion if I asked too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation. Oh boy, so Yusuke can't come to the festival, I believe. Or the school, whatever. So, yeah, let's, see what Makoto has to say.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well.
Oh boy.
Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Take this seriously.
We're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
Alright. We all need to figure this out.
We have the results. First place is Goro
Of course it's
Akechi.
Goro. This is suspicious.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or
Nope,
an
a
idol?
detective that thinks he
It's
knows
because
it's
of
right.
us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Not a word.
It's not that I don't trust her, but... Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her
Maybe
continue
she's
with
trying
her
to
own
find out
investigation. I hope
Something
she finds
whoever's
something.
suspicious, whoever kind of knows about us, I don't know. Because Akechi seems kind of suspicious.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
Oh boy.
I wonder why the sudden change.
I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously, even you're having trouble with this crap? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though I said I might come up with anything myself. It said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particularly about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
It's a secret.
Don't let things get complicated, okay? Having to keep dealing with that stuff later on is a pain. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
No need to worry.
As long as you're not getting involved.
I'm not.
Well, fine.
No need to worry, Sojiro. So let's see. I have a lot to report about Akiyama-kun. You might get a little spooked when you hear it. It won't be long. Want to meet up? My bond with Mishima will go stronger soon. So what are your thoughts? Do you want to meet up with Mishima? Let's check the bond with him first. He's rank 8.
Leave it to me.
9. Let's meet up with him. Let's see him. Okay, let's meet at the diner. Love this music. So you remember those guys who beat up Akiyama-kun? Well, it turns out they really were dangerous. I looked them up and found some really serious theory info. Apparently they're part of a gang that is involved in social stuff like that all the time. I wish I'd known that going in. Once in that I pulled and I would have been dead. You showed some real courage. Do you really think so? But I pissed all over myself while I was researching those guys. Honestly though, you're amazing. You weren't afraid in the slightest. Maybe it's only natural after all the nightmares you've been through. Yo, Mishima. Hi there. Whoa, it really is Mishima. Dude, right? Nobody else could be this boring. Hey, you figured out what you're gonna do after high school? Not yet. How about the military? Nobody ever knows zero like you stealthing around. Too true. I bet you could sneak in anywhere, huh? You be Japan's ultimate weapon. Shut up! Akiyama-kun. Huh? Something wrong? Not exactly. Come on, let's just forget about him. It's no fun messing with Mishima anymore. What do you mean no fun? You're always the one screwing with him the most. I don't know, I guess I got tired of it. Hey, about before. I've been thinking, well, I should probably thank you. Something happened between you two? You know, you have been acting weird lately, Akiyama. Don't think I haven't noticed all them bruises you've got. I don't really know what you're talking about. Mishima. My bad, guess it was someone else. You've changed though. Huh? Yo, Glasses, I always see you two together. You've been coaching him? Something like that. That's so? I'm kinda jealous. Anyway, see you later. Wait up, Akiyama. Looks like Akiyama-kun's gonna be just fine. He's a big, strong little guy. And I really changed, huh? Do you think now that I'm starting to become like the Phantom Thieves?
Alright.
It's even harder now to make sure I live up to your legacy. Mishima showing a passing of resolve. Alright, moon rank 9. Nothing, no skill, just more XP from Arcana Burst. There we go. You know, I always used to think I couldn't amount to anything. But somehow I managed to step up and help Akiyama-kun with those thugs. Made me realize there really are things I can do to save people. That's why I've started writing a document on the Phantom Thieves. Research I did on that gang Akiyama-kun was wrapped up in actually what pushed me to do it. Now I'm basically putting together a massive vlog for all your activities from the fan site. Don't use our real names. Oh, don't worry, I'm coming up with aliases for all of you. You guys have codenames, you use those will work too. Anyway, we should Subway today, my treat. Screw the fountain drinks, let's go straight for the fancy fruit juice. 3 times the price, so it's gotta be 3 times better. Meh. But I only have so much money. if you ever want to order anything else, it'll have to come out of your own pocket, okay? Anyway, let's party until we have to catch the train. Woo! Catch you
See
later.
you later.
Woo! What is up? You still walking into the night, Akira-chan? Oh, sorry, I don't know the right thing to say after coming home from a party. But that was so fun, right? I never stayed in that late at diner before. I think the power of the fancy futures. I mean, it did cost 3 times as usual. Okay, I'll stop joking around. I think I'm really just happy to hear that one comment of Kiwi. You know what you said with me? But you really think some part of me should change? Sparkle in your eyes. Wait, really? You mean I actually look confident now? Gosh, man, you're gonna make me blush, but thank you. Document you mentioned, start today, I'm gonna start writing it, seriously. And once it's finished, I want you to be the first to read the script. I promise. Vow between men, okay? See ya. Alright, so we ranked up 9 with Mishima. I don't know when we're gonna do rank 10, but... yeah, it's Sunday, guys. What does that detective think he's doing? He's just trying to get popular, isn't he? He wants to stand out. Let's hurry up and arrest the Phantom Thieves already. Curious, it seems like he knows something. But he found out some really true secret. Yeah, they can't arrest us because they don't know who we are.
Makoto, has Niijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
What?
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network, and I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel?
Oh boy.
Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
Should be fine.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
Actually, I do.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please?
I'll contact him right away.
Alright?
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
I have a response already.
Wow.
He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec, didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
Do it, Makoto. You got this, boo! Who would have thought we'd end up relying on Akechi? Alright. Now, let's do another strength hideout. If we can. Talk to Justine.
What are you gonna do today?
Location, do your honors.
Now,
Spirit station is when halfway detached from the world is set to spend there like a dream. And a moment of all ages swim the lamp again of reality. Fantasy is a movie theater. This is trapped in sort of humans. If a place truly exists, then we must observe it in action ourselves. We Destiny Land over in Maihama?
What'll you do?
Destiny Land? Destiny Land? What an absurd name. Come on, let's get going, mate. Go, go!
Caroline.
What excites you? The bear's walking on a Thailand. It's a demon of some sort? Is there a king living in that castle? Shouldn't we pay him our respects first? Parade's starting! Go, go, go! What is that thing? It's huge! The gleeful music, the rhythmic, monstrous dancing, the grins plaster across every spectator's face. This overstimulation is making me go dizzy. Aha! This is a brainwashing scheme, isn't it, inmates? It's just a parade. Really? They all appear entranced to me. Make sure you don't befall the same fate. Although it may be benefit to us, investigators should have much success of mass brainwashing. Justine, let us conduct an inspection of the premises. Lead the way, inmate. Well, that wasn't nearly as impressive as I expected. You see that now despite appearing quite captive before. What's with your output like, let's bear is so cute and let's get in the line to meet the characters and so forth. I said nothing of the sort. I was merely going through the motion in the guise of a brainwashed human. That was all it was. Look, there's another line. Let's see where it goes. Oh boy. I suppose we don't have a choice now. We have better catch up to her, inmate. Cannot believe we stood in line for I don't know how long and then only have to a bathroom. Let's hope we get to ride in one of those massive crazy teacups going around in circles. What was that, inmate? When you gotta go. Understandable, but does that mean the long wait is a critical flaw? Hey, inmate. Do you prefer you push yourself to this place? There's no line to use the bathroom there. Well, that was fun. I mean, that was a functional assignment, but we've had enough for today. Time to head back. Just one moment, Caroline. At first, it's customary to bring back some sort of token gift for one's superiors to visit a place such as this. We should buy something for our master while we have the chance to pursue the waters on the sway ear. The mouse ears or the stuffed bear. Which one would your master prefer? Both. I see. Both Caroline and I should each provide our own gift. Master cuddling a stuffed bear while wearing mouse ears. Justine? It seems that I cannot avoid a bird's sword. Can you please keep it this secret from my master? In any case, we have confirmed the existence of a world of dreams. Such we formally acknowledge our assignment as complete. Here's your reward. We get Tetacron. That's it? Okay. Look at the smiles on each of your figures as if they've been liberated from their everyday lives. A human's desire to dream even reaches into the time in the waking world. As a curious phenomenon for us and as well dwell in the space between dream and reality. One other is brainwash before the beginning? There's no need for that again. Let's return.
Let us return.
Alright. I escort the twins back to the velvet room as ordered. Here we go. Oh, it's going down again. Here we go.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Kasumi. But have you been sleeping well? You're kind of tired. It might not be my princess, but are you okay? I'm fine. Well, alright then. Oh, that reminds me, the school festival's tomorrow, isn't it? I had no idea the preparations will be taking so much work. I underestimated it. Working with everyone to put everything together feels great. Hope you all have a fun time tomorrow. I'm going to do some training today, so please excuse me.
Hey.
You hear who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? Kinda saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he was gonna make any more appearances though? Why did he agree to come here? Probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow then. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I gonna... But now we'll just need to endure it, at least we can get some more intel. Oh boy, so now everyone's talking about the Phantom Thieves, I guess. I met a friend from college the other day. We caught talking about old times. One of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true now that we got so many years behind us. I think people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerating. Kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? There's a reason for this. Phenomenon has a name too. Alright, Akira,
How about you?
Well, the psychologist saying what's the key reason for memory spoons? Is it memory bias?
This is it.
That's right,
Right.
impressive. Type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that's real and true. Alright?
Nice going!
So we did that. Here we go. The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts that can lead to a lot of confusion. If your crystal counters that may face its memory, it's necessary to think that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? Solely real to the person, right? What's June's concept? Oh, Razorback. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Hey, look there. Look who got the top score. Wonder who at the top of the class. I think everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. That's nice. A most studious disguise. Here we go. Okay. Something's happening right now. Anyone from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow's the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? Akechi couldn't do cars off and we won't have a guest. Oh, that's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it'll be fine. Just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's the bastard up to anyway? He hasn't done anything since he said he was going into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try to explain the circumstances around the school festival room again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make out any progress. Alright?
Welcome home.
Why are you here?
Why, you ask? I just came to enjoy some delicious coffee. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Niijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these Phantom Thieves run amok.
That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
Oh boy. He's the guy from the elevator in the past. Like I met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
It's nothing.
I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
Don't like politicians?
It isn't about liking or disliking them. It's more about how he suggests the Phantom Thieves be crushed when they've yet to be arrested. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
But they are innocent.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Alright. So he's decided to accept it, yes. He was going on about some new company cup. He's probably a better spy than you, huh? I didn't notice that I had gotten a response by kids when you accepted the lecture invitation. Well done. Thank you, the first step is done at least. Anyway, the real issue is what we do next. Lectures on the afternoon on the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to the school festival? It's been my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford the distraction? How's your studying going? Decently. Instantly, without cancel the festival as well. Dr. Mawuki probably? See, but yeah, I should witness this school for myself. Have such a superior gift. It's the first impression of everything. I don't know if it would be either. If he gets anything confirmed, drop your line. Much obliged. You wanna come in too? Tell me, come in fun. Seriously? Don't see why not? We should all walk around together tomorrow. That'll sound good. Time like this? Perfect day for us to relax though. Oh, you sure you're okay? This seems a little too soon. And thank you. Just always dream of walking around my school festival with my friends. Suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoy our time too. Thanks, Haru. My pleasure. Alright. Alright. West Central Street. Go.
Welcome.
Go. Here we go. Go.
That's incredible.
What would you like?
Let me see. Right? It's knowing the heart. Go.
Yeah.
Had Liam's go. Perfect. Guess you can't judge a book by its cover. I knew you didn't need this. I'll take it. LeBlanc Charm. For myself, it's got my favorite coffee beans. 2 before the exams, but well, you said more tests. I'll let up on the finals. Alright? Oh, I didn't want to go there. Alright. Talk to Justine.
What are you gonna do today?
Do honors.
Now.
Official called art exhibits. Various spaces collect many flowers for participating in them. Autumn is supposed to be referred to as the season of arts in your world, so it's expressing appropriate timing. Art is the expression of the heart, extra souls of both artists and viewers, which I've heard. The voice heart is the strength of the persona. This way, there remains with repetition. Museum in Uno.
What'll you do?
The art museum. Just so you know,
Let's go,
take a seat, you
inmate.
mate. Immediately.
Onward,
Call art
inmate.
to see for ourselves. Your prior information was correct. Seems to be a great number of objects on display here. These are exhibitions, I've heard of them before. Apparently they involve human access and something. No instructed premises. Are you even capable of appreciating art properly? Remember that?
What?
Stop shouting so loudly. The sign's prohibited. I know. Anyway, let's go appreciate some art already. Spin those pieces on display for art to my presentation. Are you sure it does make many art forms though? Oh. Some of the work actually was done by photorealistic. Actually, it would be easier to stick the photos in those situations. What's with those portraits or whatever they're called? What's the point of painting a giant human face? Those landscapes are even more incompressible. What's so interesting about painting such some dull terrain? What's fun in painting living humans or assuming it's just so others can look at it? They see true beauty. I see now, there are paintings of flowers and noble women here that would certainly fit that description. Paintings like that, every mountains and every little men too. Is there also true beauty in those two? I don't get it. Speaking of, there was once an exhibit that just looks like about the schools. Why would something like that be displayed? I understand different art having different levels of craftsmanship, but was that Samuel or Potter's child? No, anyway, it's a child here too. Even I could sense it was special from that painting. What are you talking about? It's scribbles. Any way you look at it, the face is so screwed up, the nose is standing so wrong. The painting is all good, the truth of the darkness with a hard. How unfortunate, Caroline. It seems you like to shut up as it says. Really? I'll tell you just you like a proper eyesight. If you like any sense at all. Sounds like you need a good shock to the brain. It could be set for you. Hey man, are you going to tell me that Mr. Sketch is actually art? It's art. So we admit defeat, Caroline.
Damn
Your
it!
opinion is not valid, inmate. So you see the painting that looks like a bunch of scribbles? Maybe it's worth 500 million yen. Wait, even my youngest can make something like that art. Like that. 500 million yen makes no sense whatsoever. I wholly agree with you on that. This requires study. Let us continue with the process. We saw a great deal of intense displays. The last song we saw, that was nothing but a taste of the protection of a naked body. You really like to me that counts as art too? That this human concept of beauty still took many forms that had spread all the way to the elements of the bizarre. Why do humans even pursue this beauty in the first place? Do you also waste your efforts in surviving towards beauty in me? I do. You're free to do so, but you better focus on your rehabilitation work on a beautiful art. Don't fuss about your looks. Anyway, we've seen the art of humans that are so fond of. Now some of this is complete. Here's your reward. Regenerate 3. Okay? Still haven't learned why some of these humans call ornaments these art though. But what about we held back and try to make all paintings? Fine idea. What shall we paint? The guillotine? Master? Don't put that woman back.
Let's go home.
Stop it. Alright? Let's go swing back to the velvet room. There we go. It's the 25th already. Here we go. It's the school festival, guys. Let's do it.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Just enjoy yourself.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me.
You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately. Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
All right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
It's like a deserted island here. Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here.
We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
That doesn't even sound remotely possible! Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that!
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Okay.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Oh no.
I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly,
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one. Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Excuse me?
Do you want to go for the red one?
No, thank you.
Oh, you sure? All right, then I'll just help myself to it. Not!
Oh, everyone's all here.
What? Akechi, what are you doing here?
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
That's weird. He just showed
I
up
came
out
to
of
check out the
nowhere.
venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
The special one!
Oh boy.
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But
It's fine.
It's quite the...
eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My
Is
throat.
it burning?
This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love, spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you, tomorrow.
That's funny.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's
That's
waddling
funny.
around like
He
some
had the
comedian.
spicy one.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter
You
what.
can do it, Makoto.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things. So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki. I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all.
What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more?
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all.
I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Oh, wait. Koba, Yusuke's missing. What do you want all to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Think he's still checking out all the festival stalls? Well, I'm
Let's
sure
head
he'll be fine.
back.
This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. Excuse me. Are you Dr. Takuto Muruki, correct? Huh?
Yes.
My name is
I-
Yuki Kitago. I'm a student in the finance division at Koshei High. We apologize for the opportunity today, but ever since we usually announced supposed to look review, it's going to cheap. And I wish to speak with you at well. Sakamoto-kun and Takanaka-san. Well, I'm glad
Quite.
that you've taken an interest in me. You hear about the captain, correct? Correct.
Indeed.
We can spend on juggler human heart and glimpse into the endless abyss. Whoa,
Hold
hold
on.
on there. How should I put this? You do this especially, but I expect there's a misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize, I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counting skills in action? That's not really allowed. but
How
how about
about it?
this? Why not try my counting yourself instead? Me? Of course, it's a charge. All you have to do is chat with me for a bit. Very well. You and I shall go head to head. Not sure what you think happened in the counting, but won't be any of that. See, so you might want me sans. It's in the past. How curious, I never imagined counting could be like this. Well, I see it's less counting and more about building rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we all start telling them a bit about themselves. Method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort out one's emotions. That's why it's similar to the interlock cross-examining I perform when I was working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in public counseling settings though. I just do my best to guide patients in positive directions so they can live their lives. At the very least, I talk to them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves. I see.
I see.
However, you're the one leading them to conclude that they're truly making the choices themselves. Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that. When life in this world confines people to frames of mind sometimes without them realizing it. If I can help lift the weight up their shoulders and free their minds, the results are worth it.
Indeed.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been the most valuable experience. We don't continue
yes.
What would you say the greatest source of life at this moment? Would you be susceptible to others? No, that's not it. One desire for my art is for improve my own efforts. Here, then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece that is, no matter how briefly and if at all possible, I would also wish to meet one master one who would take me in and guide me as best as I care. I see.
All right.
Let's keep going.
Thank you.
Please do this to me. I hope we meet again someday. Alright. How's it going to Akechi's panel? Right? Apologies for the spirit like that. As I've lost now, it's come to an end. Dude, where the hell were you? Did you just get lost? Some man who was with Dr. Muki, so I went to him. So he was there? Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Not to cause him any trouble, right? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? Yeah. Just at school schedule. I just got back to the dorm and getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow's Akechi's good panel. And that means that we'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. So we need to stay focused tomorrow. We have to stay calm no matter what he says. I'll keep that in mind. Look from the close to get as much information as we can from Akechi. To make sure we don't miss anything. Let's get this again.
Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me. That's where I found.
All the time, this is when we were at the food stand. And even your cookie looks like he woke up from how I was eating it. Pretty exaggerating. Do you remember time having your kushima from the food stand though? What does I imagine? What? There's an instant stuff, but still good. I don't know why, but food from like style always weird tasty. Speaking of, where are the pictures of it? That's because of too, right? Well, one you took a Koba's with the big red mountain of ginger. Oh! No, that one went straight into the trash, so I had to dry stew it all over his teeth. That's funny. Right? open this.
Make sure you close up.
Welcome to display made about a kind of a blend.
Man.
Hey, how about anything here? Look at your eyes pretty cramped, but this one's on level. No, wait, you agree that your desires are mild. It's supposed to be heaven for people who are into this stuff. It's like fun.
Oh!
Here's a non-walker. There's a product kind of made my eyes hurt. There we go. Chill down and hang out and shop or you can out. One bar and then huge stuff and go to store.
All right.
Spot. Now I can know commerce building. We'll buy people who enjoy it. Okay, there we go. Alright. There we go.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Aren't you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. This is all hypothetical, mind you. If the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down! He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
It's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Oh, this isn't good.
What do you want to talk about? No!
That's gotta be shopped!
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
What are you talking about?
As I just said, I know everything.
That's not good.
I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Dude, it's the nav.
This isn't good.
When the
Akechi
app
knows about
activated
us.
on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
Not us.
No matter what you say, my belief won't change. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this...
This is not good.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
What?
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure, and those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating
Really,
the truth.
I don't trust this Akechi guy.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sae-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sae-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sae-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Is that the only way?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
Or something's happening.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Yep.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
That's not good.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I was about to head out.
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together?
Alright, no problem.
People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun.
Alright, let's do it.
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
What?
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition. The Student Sharing Special! But, before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down!
What the hell?
Now everybody, join in! Don't fall behind the dance club, or you're stuck!
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
It's showtime.
Very impressive, Senpai.
Amazing.
And now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up the music!
Let's go.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
This is kind of interesting. Look at Morgana. What's happening? This is a new cutscene.
Yo, who's that? Huh?
Amazing Kutsumi.
That's crazy.
Oh, look at Morgana! He's like, huh? Nice! That's a party with Katsumi to cool off a bit.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast! I feel like I danced my heart out
You
back
did
there.
amazing. I could tell.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late.
Okay.
Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Be careful, help me. Want me to walk you?
Thank you. I'll be alright though. The post-festival party was so much fun.
Alright, there we
especially
go.
with you. See you soon.
See ya, Kasumi. Seems quiet down, looks like the dance is over. Alright, head home. Do you have any plans after this? All the girls are bomb-bombing with questioning Akechi-kun. Don't know any of them want answers either. Oh, I know, why don't we go to the post-festival party together? Post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? To think about what happened earlier, but they got me nowhere, so I gotta use the change of pace. Right, let's go when we... You going to post-festival? Post-festival, she was here. This is, I mean, who did they go with last time? Makoto? Let me see. Oh, this is hard. I mean, I could decide to choose any one, but I guess I'll go with Makoto. I'm glad to hear that. It'll be a nice change of pace. And then I have to go over to the gymnasium. Go to the gym.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club.
Nice.
Everybody give them another round of applause.
My apologies for being so distracted. I can't stop thinking about Akechi-kun. Are we really no match for him?
Let's relax for now.
You're right. What's done is done. We should enjoy ourselves for the time being.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special. Round of applause, everyone.
Okay.
This event is never very popular. The older teachers seem to enjoy it for some reason, though.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's choosing from the crowd? The MC this year is actually somewhat capable.
Ooh, is that our lovely student council president over there?
Huh?
Oh, Makoto, you just got picked!
Do I have to go?
He picked you.
That's true.
Everybody's waiting for you, Miss
You can
President.
go, Makoto. You got this, boo.
Here she is, everyone's favorite student council president, Makoto Niijima-san.
What's up, Makoto?
Hello. So, with the Kamoshida scandal, Principal Kobayakawa's passing, and even that Hawaii trip, I'd be surprised if you've had any time to study for your entrance exams. Now then, on with the show. What would you like to share with us today, Miss President? Miss President?
I don't really have anything to say. Sorry.
Here, I'll give you a question. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
What?
Oh?
Man, he for the kill.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. Some people theorize that they go to our very school.
Oh boy.
So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Miss President?
What do I think?
Makoto's in trouble. He seems suspect.
That's...
You have a boyfriend!
Huh?
Ooh, what a question! I'd love to hear the answer too.
Really? Wow, way to go!
I think it was him! So, Miss President, what's your relation to this guy?
Relation?
My, she's red as a beet! A rare glimpse into the girly side of our stunning Miss President! But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Miss President.
I mean, I hope that helped. Hope that helped, hopefully.
I made a fool of myself. The post-festival party has never felt that long before.
Hopefully that helped.
By the way, I'm surprised you were able to say what you did
I didn't want you to answer. You were in trouble.
Huh? I was at a complete loss for words. You really helped me. Thank you.
You're welcome, boo. I helped you.
May be a little rude to say, but you were surprisingly reliable in a pinch. My sister always says if I get married, my husband should be someone dependable like that. Oh, forget what I just said.
Can you say that again?
Oh, Despite everything that happened with Akechi-kun, my final post-festival party has turned out to be quite the unforgettable one. Oh, right. Here.
Makoto donuts.
If you'd accept this.
Looks delicious.
I hope you enjoy it. Come, let's go home.
Let's go home. Ooh, let's go. Let's see. Haven't a lot of people been losing their minds lately? Yeah, there's been some increase. I bet it's the fan site. I heard the victims were on the rankings there. We should really be blaming the people who requested it. Oh, boy, that's not good.
Welcome home.
Hello,
You took off
Futaba.
somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you.
That's not good.
But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well. since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option.
Jeez, the SIU director's being
results.
an a-hole right now.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything
He's
is
so
proceeding as
evil,
planned.
man.
We're home.
This isn't good.
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game
This
you're
is a good Sojiro knows.
Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
That's not good.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
Don't blame Futaba.
Oh? I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Okay.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. But still.
When did you know this?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. Even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know.
So Sojiro
I'd never
knew all
overlooked
along.
such a drastic
He knew
change
all
in your
along that we
behavior.
were the Phantom Thieves.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Sorry for keeping quiet.
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Okay.
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
This is no joke.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe.
Okay.
To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids.
Right.
And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault!
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking
really
you out.
now?
I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
Why?
Just do as I say. If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right?
All right, no problem.
We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Oh, I'm tired.
Even Futaba's tired. What? He knows everything? You gotta be kidding me. Wait, are you okay? Did he put you anything? We likely would be receiving these messages if Kobo was not okay. And wouldn't if that bus was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turning yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean by how our enemy might be the same people who target Futaba's mother? She was killed by a mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second, didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think could be the true culprit? Someone very powerful. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild? But it would make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about it. We really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
Yeah, we have to win. We have to win against these people. We're the Phantom Thieves, man! I'm guessing Chief had an inkling after all. It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. So late already. Sojo is still awake, this is kind of awkward. Go home or he'll worry. I'm gonna go home. Night. Oh, didn't go to bed. There we go. Alright, the 27th.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
That's insane.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
I'm sorry.
This isn't about me. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
I know.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Yeah.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Look how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Guess you said to go to school, right? But let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as is. It's probably the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man, that just let me dream a little. Right, how are you gonna get 30 million yen from us, bitch? Yo, you see the news? I braced myself for that possibility. Actually, having a wand and all this feels kind of weird. Not sure why we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good. Let's talk more in person. Yep, this is getting bad now. Our reward is in for our heads now.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start. after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Haru? It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
They baited us.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a Phantom Thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
You guys were all too reckless in getting a name for yourselves that you didn't see who was that there was a culprit.
We were meant to be the righteous Phantom Thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
We haven't lost yet.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not
like this. We can't lose yet.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I don't mind.
Really? That's good. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a Phantom Thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
You can still change.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh,
I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
See ya, Ryuji. Alright. Let's go. I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to get a bunk tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our peace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. We'll see you all tomorrow. Alright.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
Yep, let's wait. Oh boy, I'm getting kind of nervous, guys.
Okay.
Can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind this. Let's read.
Hey!
Right. Let's read Night Skies.
Make sure your
There we
clothes
go.
up.
Leave the noise of the city behind and find refuge in the calming windy starry skies.
Wow!
Most only for skyscrapers, and they realize they had family there. As it keeps excited by doing things like Kira's friendly sectors. Not a kind of place you visit alone. I recommend take someone. So if you Night Skies. Planetarium and Ikubo are probably the closest one here, so that's pretty convenient. Here we go. Ikebukuro. Planetarium skyscraper at the top of the park. Main hub stops in the tourist round. And now hang out spot Ikebukuro Planetarium. Invite people to hang out with you. Remember, someone just don't fall asleep or to protect your space, okay? Go to sleep. There we go.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
These guys are gonna vote for
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
Alright.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sae-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sae-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a
Uh-oh,
thing?
something's not right.
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sae-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why.
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sae-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sae-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Niijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
What's wrong? Don't.
Because of sickening human beings.
So you're pissed
Yes.
off at them too?
My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
True.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sae-san's heart?
We will.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
What?
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
Yeah, let's resume tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
This is about her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
It better go well.
palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a phantom thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's right.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
What are you talking about?
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I haven't lost yet.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
So you're slowly starting to accept the truth. Like my bond would say, is going deeper. Right, there we go. Judge rank 6. Alright, I don't think we get any skills from Sae though, just like...
No, I'm jumping to
ups.
conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
Alright. I'll try to tell you whatever I can, Sae. So I've updated... Okay, there we go.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
We'll be going to Niijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
Don't do that.
I thought you'd like that.
Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
What are you doing, Futaba?
Same as always.
Let me finish first! There's something else we want you to look into.
Alright, so they're coming up with a plan. I think they're coming up with something because Akechi is being kind of suspicious. So I think they might be looking up stuff on him. Or like on his investigation, I'm not sure. Now for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted voice of no confidence regarding the cabinet, alongside with the legislative leader's plan for a new party despite fears of governmental disbandment. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Where are we meeting today? Alright, we never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? Hint, the government office district. Kasumigatsuke. Indeed. Oh, I've heard that place. Never been there though. Me neither. not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just look at the map, it's impressive. Police Department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office of Public Security. That building is right near there too. Well, what kind of scary place are we going to? We'll get caught, right? Point Akechi, our Identifies haven't discovered yet, so we are just going to put 10 first and enemy territory. As soon as we contact Akechi, we're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den. Okay.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sae-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
Oh boy.
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sae-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Woo! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
Alright.
You got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto's sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sae-san.
It'd be unbearable if we were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have
Nope.
not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then!
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there? It must be a casino.
Candidate
Oh,
found.
nice.
I definitely see Sae-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Let's go. Ooh. Take your time.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
Oh boy, what do we have here? It's the casino!
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special! Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a codename, too.
Codename?
Phantom Thieves can't go around using their real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the
Alright,
courthouse.
let's do it. Or not in this episode. Not in this episode, though. I'm gonna save. If I can.
Now
So
then.
first off, we need to find an infiltration route. Yeah,
I'll
let's
just
save
add
here.
this.
21. What day is it? It's the 29th. I haven't
Let's
even
do it.
saved. Yeah, so let's save here. $83.10. Yeah, I'm gonna save here for now because I've been playing a little bit longer now. But yeah, we now know that Sae has a palace of her own, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna infiltrate her palace. In the next episode, I'm gonna infiltrate her palace and see where everything goes from there. The truth is why she's doing this, and what's her sin? Like, what is her sin of her targeting the family? If you like this part, please leave a like, comment down below. If you want to understand what's on the game content, this is really a good gaming. Peace out.